Hello, this is Natalie with the Real Estate Investment Nomad Podcast. We're moving all the way to Dubai this time for this interview with Lynette. Thank you for being with us today. We're super excited to chat about Dubai and data.
Thank you so much, Natalie, for having me. Really enjoy this here in Barcelona.
Barcelona, yes. So we're in a conference right now, just finished, and I wanted to stop Lynette to chat about Dubai, the state of the market, what's going on, right now. What do you foresee, the trends going to be, after a lot of people moving there already
Yeah.
because of the tax breaks and all that.
Yeah, so in Dubai, we've had significant growth, especially since COVID. So just to kind of break it down.
Yeah.
So Dubai, we have no income tax, no personal tax, no real estate tax, no capital gains tax, and no inheritance tax.
Well,
So it's basically tax-free. However, we do have corporate tax. So if you have a company, there's corporate tax, but that's a whole nother separate topic because if you're buying real estate, it's as an individual.
yeah.
So since COVID, we've had significant growth in the market from foreign investors. A lot of Europeans, a lot of Americans, a lot of Canadians. And due to that growth, for example, from 2024 to 2023, year on year, 36% increase in volume. So last year, 2024, we had 182,000 transactions. And 182,000 transactions for Dubai, which is an emirate or a city, if you want to relate it to the US,
Yeah.
which has a population of 3.91 million people as of today. In addition, we had an increase of 26% in value. So
And
since
appreciation.
COVID, capital appreciation. So since COVID, we had about since 2020, 40% capital appreciation as of today. In the next 5 years, it's projected to have another 40% increase in capital appreciation. Demand is very, very high. At the same time, we're building a lot. So there's a lot of units under construction. The developers are trying to meet the demand. And it's just been such a very vibrant real estate community. So I'm American, originally from Chicago. I've been living in Dubai for the last 20 years. And people always ask me, how is it to live in Dubai? Amazing. It's super safe. So I can literally leave my phone, my purse on the table when I go to the busiest mall in Dubai, walk away for an hour, come back, everything's fine. It's very multicultural. So we have over 219 nationalities in Dubai, very tolerant of religion. So we have mosques, synagogues, temples, churches, everything there. And it's very accommodating to having an easy lifestyle. So yeah.
Can you describe more about the easy? Because I mean, in the Middle East or the areas I've gone, through outside of the US, I feel like there is more service and at home. Like sometimes we don't. In the US, we want to do everything ourselves. We cannot, have help in the house. And when you step out of that, mindset, you're like, oh my God, why am I in the US anymore? Because of the service that sometimes you get at home, you can get a maid, and things like that we don't even think that.
Yeah. So labor there is very cheap. So for example, you can have a maid, you can have multiple maids depending on how many children you have. You can have a driver and you can have a chef, for example. Also, because labor is very cheap, everything is very accessible and it's very digitized, the city. So for example, you don't have to go grocery shopping. You just go on an app, order your groceries, it's delivered to you within an hour. Same thing with food. Any restaurant, it could be a 5-star restaurant, it could be a Michelin star restaurant, or it could be McDonald's. You just order it to your house within 20 minutes. You don't want to go to see the doctor comes to you.
Whoa.
So it's super convenient. Life is extremely, extremely easy there.
So it's going to be hard for you to live, how will you move
20
after
years,
this?
and to be honest, that's where I see my retirement.
Yeah.
You build a nice portfolio of properties. You have really good rental passive income, and you can live very well.
I love that. And you've been doing real estate since the beginning, or you transitioned into real estate. What brought you to look at this profession this way?
That's a good question. So I have two passions in my life, in my professional life. They are real estate and technology. So when I was a very young girl, my mother had an apartment building in the south side of Chicago. My mother's from Puerto Rico, so English was her second language. She didn't really speak well English or write well. So I dealt with managing the building And that's how I fell in love with real estate. Same thing with technology around the same age. So I kind of mixed the two in my professional career. And when I first went to Dubai in 2005, I saw all the construction, all the cranes in the air, and I saw zero technology for real estate. So that's what made me move there and focus on real estate technology, which is what I do today.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that was at the beginning. Because how old would you say Dubai is from when it
50
really,
years.
really started?
So Dubai as an emirate, or UAE as a
As a
country,
nation?
50 years.
50.
Yep, 50.
So it's like a very new nation.
That has been declared a country with the 7 emirates. Yes.
And from then, Dubai itself has been going on since
So
2015.
for real estate,
Yeah.
freehold real estate is what expats can buy. So there's over 50 real estate 50 freehold communities within Dubai where you and I can buy, for example. And that started around 2000, the year 2000. And that's where the real estate growth started to happen. And however, like I said, during COVID is when we really had that spurt in the real estate sector, because we had so many people from around the world come visit us because we weren't in lockdown. We were there for like a few weeks.
Yeah.
We did really good with vaccination. We did really good with control. So you had so many Europeans and people from all over the world come and say, because they were trying to flee their country that were in restricted lockdown.
Right.
And they just saw a cosmopolitan city where you have access to everything that you have access in your home country, shopping, food, everything, and much more affordable than your home country.
I can
People
imagine
think
that.
Dubai is very expensive. It's not. It's cheaper than New York, than London, than Paris, than any major city in the world.
That's awesome. What is the range, let's say, since you've seen it from when you started there until now? What was the prices, from before and after? And I know that appreciation has gone quite a bit high, but how much?
Significant. So when I first arrived, so like I said, during COVID, we've seen about a 40%
That was like the spike.
appreciation.
Yeah.
It
That's a lot.
depends on the community, depends on the asset class. So if you're apartments or villa townhouses, depends on the timing. So obviously during the financial crisis, no one did well.
Yeah.
After that point is when things started to grow in Dubai. But if, for example, I bought a villa in 2018 and it's grown more than 60% in value.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I think in the US, prices are going up, but more steadily. This is an economy that is going like this, Like I feel like there's so much potential, and so many people moving there, seeing the opportunity.
Yeah.
Do you think it's too late to buy there
No.
now? Because some people
never-
it's like, maybe I missed the boat.
It's never too late to buy real estate. I'm a firm believer on that. In Dubai, because the demand is so high and so many people continue to move there. So for example, high net worth individuals, there was a stat given during the conference that 194,000 were moving out of their home countries. 10% of that is coming to Dubai.
Oh, wow.
So this year alone, we're going to have more than 10,000 high net worth individuals move to Dubai. Tax purposes.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer, right? Even for corporate tax, it's 9%. So it's not like your home country where, for
30,
example,
40.
it's 20% plus.
Yeah.
There's no taxes on capital appreciation or capital gains. So if you buy a property for, let's say, $1 million and you sell it for $2 million, there's no tax on that. You don't pay taxes
That's amazing.
on income, on nothing.
It's like unseen. Like in the US, we're so used to getting taxed from anywhere. You turn around, you're getting taxed. And I don't think maybe we know another way, because that's all we've seen, growing up, or, and then when you tell them this good news, they're like, it's too good to be true.
They don't believe it.
No.
They don't. So my business, we're a digital escrow company, and we deal with foreign investors. So foreign investors who are looking to buy or sell their property in the UAE. 40% of the buyers today are foreign investors in Dubai, just Dubai. You have Abu Dhabi and Ras Al Khaimah as well, which is the 2 other emirates, which is very vibrant for real estate. So when we have the Zoom calls and we're trying to explain, if they've never been there, it's extremely difficult. So what I always say is just come. Don't come during the summer. It's very hot. Okay, like right now it's very hot,
Yes.
but come September to May
Yeah.
and witness Dubai, see it, feel it, and I can pretty much guarantee that you will love it.
I feel like we need to do a real estate tour in Dubai soon.
Come,
We just did one in Portugal right now, like last week, and I
the
feel like
houses that you will see are amazing.
I mean, everybody's curious. I've been there, I think, a couple years ago, and I was there in summer, so it was hot. But I mean, like it's like a non-stop city that is. I mean, like what New York used to be back in the day, right? Like now it's like, wow, what's happening here? It's like so much technology, so everything is shiny, new, or like
So very clean, zero tolerance for crime. Like I said, very safe. You can leave your items.
yeah, well,
And
zero
people
tolerance.
literally, I'm not joking. You go to Dubai Mall and you see these plugs here on the wall in the mall. People leave their Birkins, I'm not joking, on the floor with their phones charged. And they walk out and they go shopping. So, and there's a lifestyle for everyone. So
Yeah.
you have the glitz and the glam.
Yeah.
You have the marina lifestyle. You have the beach lifestyle. You have the suburban single family resident lifestyle. You have the golf. You have the equestrian. You have every kind of lifestyle that you want there. It just depends what you like, and you will find it. And it's a growing city, so you have a lot of institutional investors coming in. You have a lot of international companies coming in as well because of the tax benefits.
Yeah, I would think so.
And it's just growing unbelievably. And I've seen it growing significantly the 20 years that I've been there. So
Yeah, that's amazing that you were bidding for these locations, especially early on that when nobody knew much about it. People were scared of the Middle East. And then I think people still scared for no reason. It's just bad advertising. Like when we cover the Mexico market, it's like, oh no, it's dangerous over there. And I'm like, have you been in Mexico? It's fine. I live there all winter too, like the opposite of Chicago. No, it's funny that you said you're from Chicago. I didn't know you were from Chicago. But we flee the winters.
So I moved. I remember my 20s. It was so cold. My tears turned in. They froze. And that's when I said, you know what? Why am I suffering here?
Yeah.
So I moved to Las Vegas, where I spent a few years, like 6 years, and then to Dubai in 2006.
That's awesome that you can foresee these. And from the data perspective, numbers and the prices, like right now, if you can give me a range, like an idea, it can be from the lowest to the highest. I'm sure there's millions and millions and millions. But price per square meter,
I have it here on my phone.
or two bath in 60 square meters or 600.
So, for example, I will give you price per square foot now.
Just so people can get an idea if it's affordable.
I will compare it to 2020 as well. So for an apartment, you're looking at about $480 a square foot.
Okay.
For a single family residence, $739.
Square meter.
For square foot.
Square foot. Okay.
Square foot. Yeah. Compared to 2020 is probably irrelevant, but so for example, you want to buy a very nice touristic or nice place to live, Dubai Marina. So Dubai Marina is right by the Gulf, so you have the beach communities.
Yeah.
You can buy a one bedroom for $500,000. Really nice one bedroom for $500,000.
And with a base,
And
nice
views. You have beach views. You have views of the city.
Yeah.
That's a very nice quality apartment. Now, when you buy for $500,000 or more in Dubai, you also qualify for a 10-year golden visa. Now, with this 10-year golden visa, you can live, you can work. There's no restriction on how long you have to stay in Dubai, how many times you have to travel. It's a 10-year golden visa. It's amazing.
Nice. And there's no requirement to stay a certain amount of time. For the golden visa, that people who choose to move there, they can set up their own companies and just do a life there and never come back home. That's amazing.
Yeah.
For the connectivity, like I think you're really close to India and we're in the Middle East. What are the people that, let's say, come the most right now that are migrating there?
So our number one buyers traditionally has always been Indian because that's like the second home.
Yeah.
In the top 3 now, we have Italian.
Okay.
So Italian was in the top 10. Now they're in the top 3. In the top 10, we have Spanish, German, American, Canadian, of course, Indian, Pakistani, GCC countries. Australian is probably a little bit after the 10.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
So it's like people from all over the world coming there.
It's a very cosmopolitan city. So you feel like Infrastructure, it's a much nicer version of the West Coast, like Las Vegas, Arizona,
Yeah.
because it's much, for example, our main highway has 8 lanes. So
That's insane.
it's huge. And
I feel like it was a white canvas. They can do whatever they want with the city, and they design a very beautiful one.
yes, and the vision is there. So it's very investor friendly for regulations. You have the vision for growth. So there's always a vision 20, there was a vision 2020, 2030, 2040, 2050. And they always hit the targets, the government. And they always do it with private-public partnerships. So they're very smart on how they grow the city.
Interesting. And right now, what will be the areas of opportunity that there is? Because I know there's a new airport coming up, and probably that area is kind of getting some speculation that it's going to go up. What will be some of the prices there? I'm sure it will vary by amenities and everything, but what would be a good deal that somebody's like, well, maybe I have a couple 100,000 laying there? Like,
So
would that be a good place to start?
Yeah, so in Dubai South, which is where they're moving the airport to in 10 years,
Okay.
you can buy an apartment for $100,000.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's
One
very
bedroom?
affordable. 1 bedroom for $100,000. You can buy a townhouse for less than $1 million.
Okay.
Now that's where the airport is moving to. The areas I recommend, it depends. So are you looking for investment like pure ROI and capital appreciation? Are you looking for a place that you rent and then you go and vacation to? Are you looking for a retirement place? It depends. But I always recommend the areas, for example, Dubai Marina, downtown Dubai. Very good ROI, capital appreciation, Arjan. So in the Dubai land area, which is where they're building they're expanding the metro stations. Those would be my like top picks. Dubai Hills, it's same kind of area.
In the same area.
Yeah.
Interesting. So then the metro area is going towards the airport. Is moving
So
towards
the metro, we had it originally on that main highway, which has the 8 lanes, and then they started expanding. So we have now the metro that goes to the airport, current airport. We have the metro that is going to the future airport, and then we have the metros now going to the outskirts of town. So like the suburbs.
Because it's growing so much and so fast.
Because it's growing so much and so fast, yeah. And they're trying to reduce the amount of traffic on the roads. And the metros are amazing. There's so many TikToks where you see a comparison of like a subway in New York
Oh my God, yeah.
compared to a metro in Dubai, and it's like luxury. It's amazing.
I know. and I feel like the US has stayed a little behind on this, innovation. I mean, there's many beautiful cities in the US as well, but when I was in Dubai or Doha, the airport was like a beautiful mall, and I'm like, why am I not living here?
Yeah, they spend a lot of money on infrastructure.
Yeah.
So whether it's the roads, the airports, the metro, they really do a good job, and they excel at that. I mean, the best bathroom I've ever been to, I'm not joking, is in Dubai Mall.
Yeah.
It's like luxury.
Yeah.
It's like walking into the Four Seasons. So it's
I feel like it's good taste that even from the place, the moment that you walk in, the aesthetics, the smell is like prime real estate. So I think for many people who haven't been in Dubai or the Middle East, or they're scared because they have bad propaganda, I think they are missing out on exploring a market that is growing, that many people have seen already. There are thousands of people moving every year, but some people are still scared because it's too far away from home. But I mean, I think Dubai has like launched and is there to stay. It's in 20 years in the making.
It is.
What advice would you give to some of the buyers out there that are curious, but they haven't made the move yet because of, they still don't know, they're afraid?
So definitely do your research. Find a very good qualified real estate agent from EXP. And ask a lot of questions. And don't believe everything that you read on the internet. So ask a lot of questions, ask the same question to different people to see the different answers that you're going to get.
Yes.
And then find those qualified licensed individuals that can help you for your moving your money, to find the property for you, to handle all the legalities of the paperwork and the contracts and everything. And definitely do your homework.
Yeah, that's super necessary, especially, I mean, I know that Dubai is a safe spot to invest because the government takes care of, risks around bad investments. Like in Mexico, you never know. And so but you still always have to work with an experienced real estate agent that can guide you through the locations, because sometimes if you go directly, I feel, to a development or an agent that wants to just get their commission in and out, you will not they will not be in your best interest. That to guide you like where the opportunities really are growing and where
and to
real estate is moving
understand
to.
what the client needs, what they're looking for, what's their future, what's their objective. That's so important.
Yeah. That's super great information. Thank you, Lynette, for
Thank you so
for all
much.
these little nuggets of like being 20 years in Dubai, so you can go with an expert. Where can people find you online and so they can follow you?
So Instagram, Lynette Dubai. Same thing with TikTok.
Okay.
My name is Lynette Sechetto, so you find me on LinkedIn on that. And my company is realtrustuae.com.
Okay. Awesome. And we'll have all these links in the description below, so you can just click and go.
Perfect.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys in Dubai.
Ciao.
Bye. Thank you for joining us on the Real Estate Investment Nomad podcast. I hope today's episode has inspired you to explore new horizons in global real estate. Remember, the world is full of opportunities waiting to be discovered. And with the right insights, you can turn those opportunities into successful investments. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback helps us bring you the best content possible. Don't forget to follow us in social media for more resources and updates. Until next time, my friends, this is nathalysalas, encouraging you to think big, invest globally, and transform your real estate journey. Safe travels and happy investing.